Hey everyone, it is Habohiee here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Extreme Z Awaken Dokkan Festival exclusive units, talk a little about the history, what units have we received, how good they are, and then talk about what's next, what's up and coming for the future of EZA. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. If you're an old school viewer, hit that notification button, make sure that you're up to date on all of my latest videos. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So let's go ahead and jump into the history lesson. We're just going to go over all the EZAs that we have right now. Those are Dokkan Festival exclusive EZAs, and really start from the beginning. So when they introduced EZAs, we really didn't know what was the whole point of it. But now we do. I think this is one of the best things Dokkan has ever done in updating their games, is taking some of these old units that were, not relevant anymore, making them very relevant. So the OG 3000s really were the first EZAs that we ended up actually buffing up, and they were really actually very difficult. The first EZA, I believe, was Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. He was very difficult to actually accomplish. They made it so much easier now over the months and years EZAs have been evolved. But these units here are very, very relevant. Now, we didn't get Gogeta until later on, but these first five you see there were great units that they actually introduced. So the reason why I call them OG 3000s are this was back in the day when it was Ki +3 and plus 3000 to attack. That's really what the leader skill was. So it's this game has come really far from attack plus 3000 flat attack. So but yeah, these units were fantastic. I would say if I were to rank these, of course Gogeta is head and shoulders above these here. We'll separate that, but the five that were the original OG 3000s, I would say probably Tech Cell being number one, maybe Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Full Power Frieza, like 2A, 2B, and then probably the bottom two is the Strength Broly and then the Int Gohan, Ultimate Gohan there. So, but yeah, of course Gogeta, one of the best EZAs still to this day. Even though it's still a part of that OG 3000, so he's all types. That's why it took a while for him to be introduced. So those were the OG 3000s to start off with. Then they started adding more and more units, and it began a pattern of what EZAs were going to come out, and it's pretty easy to kind of understand these Dokkan Festival exclusive units and kind of follow the timeline and follow the pattern. So the next grouping was I would call the OG 80s. Now I'm going to do the asterisk here because there's really only three units that would fit into OG 80, and what I mean by OG 80 is the leader skill of these units pre-EZA was no key buff at all. The leader skill was just attack 80%. That's all it was. Now Kid Buu really didn't have that leader skill, but it falls in line with the timeline and where these units were EZA'd and also introduced. Now there isn't a AGL version of the OG 80. The one that came close to it was the AGL Ultimate Gohan. However, he's not Dokkan Festival exclusive, so that is an asterisk there, but he did get EZA'd. So I don't know if they meant to do that, but they never introduced a OG 80 Dokkan Festival exclusive unit. So unless I'm missing something, you guys can comment below, but I don't think there's anything there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that unit out and just keep that empty there. But I do, or I am going to put Kid Buu there in the grouping of OG 80s. Now the OG 80s, if you look at these four EZA units, they're all amazing, best in slot in a lot of different teams that they can run in. So the Tech Beerus, one of the hardest hitting units in the game. If you pair him up with LR Beerus, one of the best 1-2 punches in the game. Then you have Janemba, just overall probably one of the best EZAs, and once again he's OG 80 way back when, but the problem with Janemba is he can't be put on many different teams, but the teams that he could be put on, best in slot. So Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, on the other hand, you can put him on any team. He doesn't really need a leader skill. His whole point of him is just to be a tank, and that 80% damage mitigation, solid, and then he can stun really well and get a little attack boost if he can stun. So, and then of course the all-around great support unit in Kid Buu. He's a fantastic unit there. So they did really good on the OG 80s, and we're hoping that the future EZAs were going to be as good as these ones were, because these were amazing. However, it is some disappointment because here we go where we are right now, and transporting to today, they are introducing EZAs for God Leads and Demigod Leads. Now, I didn't think they were going to do this so quickly, right? Because God Leads and Demigods were very, very powerful units, but how they've really upgraded them really isn't as major as the OG 3000s or the OG 80s, right? So I think it all started with, I think on JP with Golden Frieza, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was Golden Frieza was the first demigod, and then I believe it was Gotenks. But Globals really have mixed this all up. So pretty much the God Leads and Demigod Leads, these units here, all of them have been EZA'd except for 3. Oh, by the way, let me take a step back. God Leads, what we mean by God Leads, this is using old school vocabulary, is God Leads were units that were +3 to key, HP and attack defense 70% on their type advantage. So like Buhan was int type, key +3, HP and attack defense 70%. Broly was physical type, etc., right? So that's what we mean by God Leads. Demigods were no key boost. It was just HP, attack, and defense 100% as their leader skill, okay? So these 2 typings here, these groupings, we're only missing 3, and these 3 are very, very powerful, especially Super Vegito. Now, of course, recently Global just got Buhan, and JP just got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is ridiculous. It's kind of the unit that we really wanted a lot of these God Leads and Demigod Leads to become. So a couple things to really point out. I would say Broly currently right now is the best God Lead EZA. Buhan's okay. Once again, it's the whole, he needs a lot of orbs, and it's more of a nuker type. Can still heal tremendously. It's still a great unit. And then God Tanks, they did that whole 11 key thing, which is kind of difficult on some of the teams that you can put them on. But still, once again, a great unit if you use them right. But I say, Broly is probably the best one out of the 3. Now, when Super Vegito and Omega Shenron come out, it's going to be very interesting what they're going to do. Hopefully they will make those units really, really OP. I think Super Vegito, if they keep the counters in there, it's going to be ridiculous. Now, one of the big things on JP that they did with on the Demigods there is Goku Black. Now, Goku Black on Global has a very, very good passive skill with the +3 to extreme types on their key. It's +2 or +3, one of the 2. And we were thinking on JP that they were going to add the that boost into the JP version of the Goku Black. So, but they didn't. Now on Global, we don't know what they're going to do there either. So they better keep that in there because that's a really big difference between the 2. So. Now on Global, let me just quickly shoot here. Global's missing 5 right now, right? We're missing the physical Broly. We're missing Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which just came out. Tech Golden Frieza, which I would have expected this to come out before Buhan, but they actually ended up skipping Golden Frieza, the Strength Cell, and then the physical Goku Black, like we were just talking about. So the only thing that's missing on both versions of the game is the Int Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and I really hope they do Vegeta some justice here and get him a nice EZA upgrade and make him very usable, because besides probably the EZA Trunks Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, there's really not too many Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas. Well, I guess Evolution, right? Evolution's still Super Saiyan Blue on there, but yeah, I guess Evolution. So, but hopefully they will make this unit very, very good. So we're expecting really great things for Super Vegito, Omega Shenron, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta there. So, yeah, that's the current scenario and where we are at right now when it comes to Extreme Z Awakened units for Dokkan Festival exclusives. Now, where do we go from here, right? So where do we go from here is the big question. I think it's a given that once they complete this whole groupings here, all how many units are here? 10, 20 units, all 20 units here. then ultimately these next units will be the next Dokkan Festival exclusive Extreme Z Awakening. Actually, I have one that's not Dokkan Festival exclusive, but it kind of falls into the pattern. And that's these units right here. We have the Class 50, which is AGL Rose and Physical Vegito Blue. We have All Types 50, which is the non-Dokkan Festival unit in Timebreaker Bardock, but for sure that this is going to actually happen here. That unit was really good when he came out, but very short amount of time. He also has a flat stat boost, not a percentage boost, so that's going to be very helpful. And then the Class 70 plus 1. Let me explain to you what that means. Class 50 means it is HP and attack defense 50% plus 3 to key for extreme class and super class. It's not type advantage when it comes to these units here. And then class 70 plus 1 is a key plus 1, and then HP and attack defense 70% for Murzumasu and the Spirit Sword Trunks. So these are the next units I would say for sure that's going to be coming out. The question is, how good are these units going to be? I would love to hear your guys's comments below. Kind of create some of your own stats and stuff like that. I'd love to read them on there. But man, if they really increase these units, really just barely, and really just give them easy A stats, giving these units easy A stats are going to be tremendous. I think Timebreaker Bardock, if you just gave them percentage boost, would be amazing as well. So yeah, I think this is going to be what's next once the God leads and the Demigod leads complete. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think something else would be next in line? I don't think they're going to go Neo Gods yet, which is the 120% leads. I think we're really far away from that because those will be then following this Extreme Dokkan Festival units here. I think what they're going to continue to do is Extreme Z Awaken older units that's not Dokkan Festival exclusive. So we'll see more of that. But I think these are definitely going to be the next 5 major units that's going to get Dokkan or Extreme Z Awaken. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. That is just a quick overview and kind of a history lesson and talk about what's next when it comes to Extreme Z Awaken Dokkan Festival exclusive units. Minus a couple like AGL, Gohan, and Timebreaker Bardock there. But I still think those two are still was relevant to talk about. But anyway. Tell me what you guys think. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video here. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. If you're OG here, just continue to support. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.